What's up guys, it's Avery. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how your life changes when you get shredded. So once in my life, there was a time like a couple years ago where I was, skinny fat, had low confidence, low self-esteem, and just didn't see any results for myself in life at all. Like with work, with relationships, with friends, it was all like the same. And it was just a constant battle with like frustration and, just not really getting what I wanted out of life. And after a while, I just focused on myself, got back in the gym, started eating right, and everything from that point on has just changed my life completely. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining how your life really changes when you get shredded. So start off with the first point. People respect you more. Like deep down, people make judgments off of you, off of your first impressions in the first 5 seconds they see you. So when they see someone who's ripped or shredded, it kind of does something to them. It kind of like stops them in their tracks, and they like see it in their mind that, okay, this is a person that respects himself, treats himself with, the utmost care, and really has the discipline and drive to actually achieve anything he wants in life. Now on the flip side, if you look like you don't take care of yourself, look like you don't eat right, don't exercise, and like not doing the things that you need to do, people are going to reflect that back to you. Like whether you like it or not, that's just how human nature is. And we can't do anything about it. It's just how we are. It's how we're wired. When you're not taking care of yourself and you're not doing things you need to do for your health, it's going to reflect back to you in your life in every single way. Like when people see that you take care of yourself, you hit the gym, you're disciplined, you eat the foods you need to eat, and you take care of yourself in your life, people see that and it just puts you like, okay, I can respect this guy. Like this guy knows what he's doing, knows what he wants out of life, and can actually go and get it. It's like an admiration that this guy works hard on himself, and he's not like 99% of the other people in the world who just don't give a shit about their health and, are comfortable with their lives and don't want to improve anything. But when you take that jump to actually get lean and you actually do it, it opens up so many doors. That's when like everything changes, and you notice it like when you're out in public and say you're walking out like out on the street, you pass somebody and they just like give you a head nod. Like those tiny little things, like even with women, like they'll give you a smile. Like women don't fucking smile at people for no reason. like not at all. Like back when I was like skinny fat and, overweight and had tons of body fat, I was fucking invisible to women. And that leads me to my next point. Women can sense it on a deeper level. Like you unlock a primal attraction when you get lean, get shredded, you take care of yourself, you respect yourself in the highest way. Women notice that. And it has nothing to do with money, it has nothing to do with like game or status or anything like that. But when they see a man with a V-taper physique and a shredded body, it does something like, it's fucking primal. Like a lot of people don't realize this, but attraction is primal. Like they say they like dad bods and they like a guy who like has a dad bod. No, the fuck they don't. That's not true at all. And like, I only know this because I had a dad bod before, and now that I'm shredded, it's like completely different. It's like a whole nother world. Like you get to experience when you get your body right, you get your mind right, and you show the world that you respect yourself. So the primal attraction, like most guys have never seen it in their life. And I didn't experience it till like 2 years ago. And it's so much different than what you think attraction actually is. Like you think women aren't visual creatures, which that's completely false. Like when a woman sees a man that like is shredded, ripped, V-taper physique, yeah, that does something to women. Like, and most guys will never experience that. And the lucky few that do know what I'm talking about. And like the last point on this, when you take care of yourself, you respect yourself, and women can see that you put in work for yourself, that makes you a more viable option in the dating market. Like the people in the world reflect the respect that you have for yourself, and there's no way around it. So the next point, number 3, when you get fit and when you get lean and shredded, it does something to your mind that you're able to handle life's challenges. And, as a man's life is hard. I always say that. You make it so much harder when you're out of shape, when you don't take care of your health, when you eat whatever, when you don't work out when you're supposed to. That makes life so much harder. And I've been in that spot before. And I can confirm, like, it's like so much fucking harder when you're out of shape, when you're breathing heavy, when you're walking up the steps, when you can't take groceries up to your house or to your apartment, whatever. Like, that shit is fucking miserable. And I've lived that life and it was terrible. I will never go back to being overweight, being fat, like, ever again. Because it's fucking miserable. Like, I had no confidence. There's no, like, self-esteem. Like, you're invisible to people. You're invisible to women. Like, you don't attract any women at all. When you get lean and shredded, like, you're able to handle life's challenges. And, like, anything life throws at you, you can handle it because your mind and your body is strong enough to undergo the stress and find the solution to what you need and, you know, just keep operating on a daily basis. It's like the little things that used to phase you just don't phase you anymore. And, like, what that is really testosterone and, you know, your natural drive to, you know, improve yourself. But it translates into every aspect of your life. And, you know, when you get the body you want, when you get the, you know, the visible abs, it's not all about that. It's like, it's your way of life that changes. And once you realize that, and you're not trying to go for the abs or the veins or muscles, like, all that shit is cool, right? But, like, your way of life and the way it changes is what you should be going after. And once you get that body and your mind is right and your health is perfect, like, everything changes in your life. And, you know, from my experience, I've, like, seen a night and day difference between who I was then and who I am now. And it's given me, like, all the confirmation that I've needed that I will never go back to being unhealthy and, you know, skinny fat and not taking care of my health. You know, it's just a way of life now. And it's like, when you're not there or at that point, you don't really understand it as much. And that, I mean, that's completely understandable. Like, it's a different way of life. I keep saying it, like, who I was then, like, not caring about my health, like, drinking every weekend, fucking going out, doing whatever, eating whatever, not sleeping on time, you know, waking up late for work, like, all that shit, like, just goes away. And, like, all you care about is your health. And once the number one priority is your health, and you get it right, and you get your mind right, your health right, your body right, you can handle all the other things in life that need handled. A man's life is so challenging, and, like, there's problems constantly, and there's time and, you know, work, family, relationships, all of that stuff. And, like, it takes a toll on men. That's why you see, you know, men's depression rates, men's suicide rates are, like, sky high right now. And it's like, the focus shouldn't be on, you know, things outside of you before you have the inside of you right and where it should be. And when you take care of those things, the things outside of you become so much easier. They become so much more relaxed, and you can operate because you have the mind and body that's built to last and your health at its peak. There's really nothing you think you can't handle. Like, that's how much you transform yourself and transform your mind and body. Like, there's any challenges that you see, like, once you've gone through the transformation and put in the work, like, that's when life just gets easier. Like, you're able to flow better within, you know, your day-to-day life, within, like, your relationships, your friendships, you know, your work, your job, your career, like, all of those things, like, they just change fundamentally, and the way people see you reflects that. So this is how your life changes when you get shredded, and I hope this helps. And if you have any comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.